I'm busy trying to sort out stuff for Olivia.
I was wondering where you was.
That's
Well,
Sarah's in hospital, so
oh
I've got
shit. You
Olivia,
are
so I'm
live, by the
trying
way,
to.
just to let you know.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, I need to go live. Are you streaming on RPR or on DXT?
DXT.
I'll go live on RPR. Yeah, so I'm trying to sort out so I can still work and
Oh,
trying to
okay.
sort out like school and all that bollocks. So yeah.
So talk about Arthur anyway.
Okay.
That was live on stream.
YouTube. Oh, yeah, it's no big. It's not fucking. It's nothing special. So nothing to hide. RPR. What round is it? Do you know?
Round 10.
Round 10. Round 10. Will Smith Grand Prix. Miami.
Oh. Fuck's sake.
We're going to Miami. Welcome to Miami. Go.
Let's put this
RPR round 10 Miami. Buff, buff,
put it
buff,
in the
buff,
streams.
buff. Start broadcasting, start broadcasting. Get old YouTube up on my phone. I thought you were working.
Yeah, we finished early. So, like, we finished at like 6:15. So
Oh,
by the time
really?
I got back, it was all good.
Nice, mate. Nice. Bit of a touch on it.
Literally, like, we did fuck all day.
Yeah,
Like,
obviously.
I literally fuck all day.
I bet your main thing was just like keep an eye on Prince Andrew.
No,
Do not let him out of your fucking
literally
sights.
nothing.
Keep him
I
away
swear
from the girls,
we
even
was
his daughters. We've all seen the clip. We've all seen it.
like, we was just meant to like be there in case the station got busy, and that was it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's do the intro.
Okay.
Hello, hello. Fucking I've been.
Hi.
Nemo's been back for 5 minutes and I'm fucked.
That's what I do.
Hello. Hello and welcome. I'm dead. Hello and welcome to RPR Rapid Pixel Racing Season 7 here in Miami, Round 10. I am your host, Dixie Hobo, and joined me for the first time in forever, Nevo!
Woo!
I've missed
Do
you,
you wanna
man.
build a snowman?
Come on, let's go and play.
Well, yeah, it's good to be back. Actually, I don't get many Monday nights at home.
No, literally,
So,
I was meant to be working at what do you call it, the Waterloo station for this funeral thing for the Queen, and like I was like, oh, Alex, I can't make it, man. You're off in it. It's surely bank holiday. Can you make it? You went, yeah, I'll be there. And
yeah.
and then we got stood down at like 6:30. I was back home by 7:30. I'm like, yes. I
Oh,
made fucking
damn.
good time as well from the city. I
Yeah, to be
wasn't
fair, you
even
did. I
rushing.
thought it would have been like absolute chock-a-block, man.
Yeah, so then I literally got on the train and I literally just sailed through. So I was like, oh,
To be
thank
fair,
God for that.
yeah, it's probably. I bet a lot of people decided to drive. That's
Yeah.
because they probably thought the trains would be manic, or not running.
Yeah, they weren't too
I mean,
bad.
a London train not running would make sense.
Yeah, especially on a bank holiday.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was calm. So
it's
yeah,
a
got
ghost town
home.
everywhere, man. Like literally everywhere outside. I completely forgot the shops were shut today. I went to go Tesco's and I was like, oh, it should be Sunday Times. Went there and
No,
then
they
got a
just all
trolley,
shut.
turned around, mate. Everywhere around me shut. The only
That's
things
because you
that
live
are
in a
opening.
fucking God-fearing area. That's why they love the Queen.
I mean, I guess they do. Like, I think it's just about paying respect to it. Like, I was kind of proud. Like,
Oh,
I thought Asda would be open. I was like, oh, Asda, it's an American company. Old Walmart, they'll be open. They were shut. I was thinking, you know what? Fair play. Oh, Al Jadifa's lost it.
yeah, I was on board with him as well. He's lost away from spin. Where's the Mercedes anyway? That was fun.
Nice,
Okay,
you got
so what I'm going
Johnny
to do.
Stokes.
So Nevo's familiar with what's going on, who's where. Let's go through the tables.
Do it.
So
Do it.
currently, Johnny Stokes is leading the
Oh,
championship
sorry.
in the Alfa Romeo with 144 points. Jack Latest is second in the McLaren with 138.5. So Alex, we did have a
Half
Mexico race. Yeah, it went to 50%, and then there was a huge bug, so it was half points for everyone. Moyland is in
Yeah.
third with in the Mercedes team on 129. Avi is in fourth in the Ferrari with 89 points. Scotty is in fifth in the Alfa Romeo with 61. DRT Likalala, who I believe is left, is in the Haas with 55.5 points. I do believe he has left. We'll carry
Say
on
his
though.
name again. Say his name again.
Likalala.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Likala.
I'm so gutted he's gone. I'd love to say that name.
Yeah. Oh, hang on,
Johnny Stokes 128.4.
good time.
That's a really close top 3. Anyway, you carry on and then we can talk about it afterwards.
But yeah, the DXT James Out is in 7th in the Alpine of 43 points. Speed number 25 is in 8th in the Red Bull with 31. Chubb is in 9th in the McLaren with 27. Dutch Face is in 10th in the Alpine of 25. We have in 11th place, we have Rob Sim Racer in the Williams of 19 points. DXT Mr. Carl, is in the Alpha Tauri of 10 points. Alge Difa is in 13th, his teammate, in 7 points, tied with El Stefano in the Mercedes with 7 points. Neles is in 15th in the Haas with 6 points. Mighty Evan on his return is in the Red Bull with 5 points. Erez in the Ferrari has got 3.5 points. GGC in the Williams has got 3 points. And yet to score, we have the Aston Martin team of Hud Zojo and Booker Bronco. What that does to the constructors is Alfa Romeo of Johnny Stokes and Scotty are leading with 205. McLaren of Chubb and Jack are second with 165.5. Mercedes are in third with Moylan and Stefano with 155. In fourth is the Ferrari team of Avi and Erez. This, to be honest, is Avi, basically, with Erez as 3 points, with 92.5 points. Haas are in fifth with Neles and Likalala with 55.5. With 85.5. Alpine are in 6th with Dutch Face and James Al on 68 points. 1 point behind them is the Red Bull team of Evan and Speedy with 67. We have the Aston Martin in 8th of Hatojo and Booker with 25 because someone reserved and got them a race win. In
Nice.
9th place, we got the Williams of Rob and GDC with 24. And 10th place, the AlphaTauri team of Ali Difa, apparently we've been saying it wrong the whole time. Ali Difa and Mr. Carl on 17 points. And there we go. All done.
Oh, there we go. Nice to see Mr. Cole getting some points.
Yeah, you got big scoring points in one race. Did really, really well.
Go on, Mr. Cole.
Yeah, the deal's still on with Mrs. Carl. Mrs. Carl's in the chat. Hi, I'm Mrs. Carl. How are you today?
Yeah, hi, Mr. Cole. Hi, everybody as well. Nice to be commentating for you guys again. Might just be a one-off, but you never know.
We'll take it. We'll take the one-offs. Yeah, so on this game, you'd be split. We've got reserve in of Lister. He jumped into the Aston Martin, but he's not qualifying.
I thought you were going to say, but it's not really Lister. It's somebody else.
Well, we never know with Lister. He
You'll never know.
He was banned from our league for doing that. We're good. We're good. I think we're a bit tired, but we're all good. Moylan goes fast as the 128.3 on that. Good.
I told. So Moyland was messaging me apparently. Hope you're not giving him enough screen time.
Oh, is it really?
Apparently, he was just like, you guys. He's like, when you come tonight, can you please give me some screen time? Because he feels like you've missed a lot of his best bits of racing.
Well, he needs to start winning. He needs to
Well,
start winning.
I also told him, he best win because I'm back tonight. But he just said, please just give me some more screen time. So here we go, on board with Moyland, who just finished his lap. And there we go. There we go. That's Moyland, everybody. Well done.
Yeah. So Erez has really struggled in this game. Like he's
I was
going
gonna say, man, because when you were in at the points, I was waiting for Erez's name, and it just kept getting lower down and lower down, and then you said his points like 3.5 points, and Erez last season on the last game was shit hot, to be honest, shit
really
hot.
Good.
Really good in qualifying, really good in the race. So it's I was just quite surprised actually to see him that far down.
Ali Difa has gone out. He's crashed the car, which means he won't go through to Q2.
You Difa, you just had to stay
Oh,
on the track.
Survive,
You just had to stay out the barrier.
Erez is going around on intermediates.
Yeah, I think this is the one thing. One thing I will say, I'm just on board with Erez. Really like the red yellow Ferrari.
Yeah, it does
livery.
look sick. It does
really
look sick.
like that.
I'll draw on my favourite
It's
bit.
very like Valentino Rossi-esque.
The
I
wing.
love that yellow. Yes,
The wing's my favourite. And the rear wing as
the
well.
Ferrari bit.
Yeah, the Ferrari bit.
Yeah, he looks really good on it.
Dry
really
all the
like
way
when I
from
saw
Rob.
it. Yeah. Oh, dry is sweet. It's actually my first time commentating in Miami too.
It's quite a good track. It's well, not.
I don't think.
Not
I've
to
never
race.
raced it, never commented.
Not to race.
So
It's a shit track. It's a shit track to race.
I can imagine.
It
has everything that I hate about tracks. It's a street circuit. I just instantly hate it.
It's very hard to overtake. So there's a lot of low traction zones. So it's very difficult. It's a struggle. The track's a struggle. And I see these guys going around on the intermediates. It's not going to be fun for them. Essentially. But yeah, no, it's been a weird season. You know, Jack's stepped in as a full-time driver. Johnny's been
Okay.
really good this year. Like, it's the leading championship, 144 points. He's doing really well.
He
Jack,
looked really fast though. Do you remember we done that practice race like before the
yeah,
season
he
started?
looked
Johnny
quick.
looked fucking on it. To be fair, so that doesn't surprise me at all.
But he's also
Um,
consistent, whereas Jack makes the odd
yeah,
mistake every now and then, which costs him the race. Moylan's been doing the same sort of thing. He struggled a little bit with this game, with the traction zones. He sometimes makes a mistake as he retires session, but I see in the pits, that's all good. So yeah, Moylan's struggled a little bit, but he's kind of picked it back up now. He wasn't as bad as he first was in the start of the season. He's picked it back up. Jack has missed, I think, a few races as well at the very beginning, so that's why he's kind of lagging behind a little bit. But he's not really stepped up the game as much as we'd thought he was going to do.
okay.
But yeah, it's been good to watch actually. Though Lister's obviously a GP2 driver, so he's jumping in to try no assist. So good on him for trying. He's got some
What?
pace in GP2, got to say.
Moylan just says that he's annoyed that he was driving and couldn't give me abuse during the outburst of bullshit. It wasn't. I've got the DMs to prove it, Moylan.
Why are you lying for, Moylan?
Moylan, I can't believe you would just try and defend yourself like that. Who do you think
Innit?
Hobo's going to believe?
Exactly.
Right, it's ridiculous.
My boy's back, man. My boy's back.
Exactly. But don't worry, it's screen time. That's what he's really annoyed about. He's just like, just give me my screen time. So he's just coming out with all these little.
He just wants the fame. That's what he wants.
Yeah, he does. He just wants the absolute fame, mate. He's just a greedy motherfucker.
I will say, some of the camera angles I'm getting from this are shit.
It's been like the same camera for like it goes to the front of the car, to the side of the car, to the back to the front, to the side. It doesn't do anything else. It just yeah, it just scrolls around the car at like every corner. It's actually pretty terrible.
Like when you get to like the slow chicane, you can barely you see the car for like a second.
You see the car jump up in the air,
Yeah.
and then you don't see it. And then you see it coming out at the end of the corner.
It's so bad. It's so bad. This track is wank. Not a big fan of this track at all. Like even like in real life, the hype was not worth it. All this hype built up for this circuit, and it was fucking shit.
I mean, honestly, any time they're like trying to hype up a street circuit, I'm thinking it's going to be shit. The only one I like is Baku. That's the only street circuit.
Although they've ruined Baku in this year. We raced.
They changed the corner, don't they?
No, what it is, it's they're all the same. But what it is, the
They
cars.
changed one.
But they haven't changed any. Well, not that I know of. But basically,
No.
the cars this year are wider, so Baku feels more like a street circuit now. It doesn't feel as open as it used to.
The castle section must be. I mean, the castle section was tight, as it was.
It's still wank. But like, it's not even the castle. Like, it's low traction zones. I think we did it. We raced it. It was our first official TTFL crossplay race, and I think every tier struggled like with numbers. Like not numbers, finishing. I think we only finished with like 20 drivers across like 2 tiers. Like it was nuts. There's a lot of DNFs, and it was fucking trash. And there's a track I love, which I was really gutted about, to be honest.
Yeah, I used to always like that. That was one track that's weird. Even though it's a street circuit, it's one of the tracks that I actually used to enjoy the most. I never used to mind racing it compared to like
other street
circuits. And that's over, not just like even over other normal circuits. Like there's actual proper circuits which I hated more than Baku. Baku was definitely in my top 5, I reckon.
Yeah, Baku was good, and it was just literally, it just felt awful. It just felt awful.
It's a bit of a shame. So here we are coming up to the end of Q1. As you can see, pretty much everyone, almost half, pretty much half that's what's left, has retired from the session, because obviously there's only 15 and we're doing full quali, so everyone's already through, other than Aludifa and Lister.
Yeah, Lister.
Aludifa crashed out and Lister just retired. I mean, he retired without setting a time, wouldn't he? Or did he crash out?
No, he just didn't set a time. So whether Lister thought I'm going to be already through, or he just thought, you know what, I'm going to sit at the back, stay out of the way because he's not used to no assist. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, because Aludifa has now gone out, he has gone out.
Yeah,
so he will go out with him. So be only 13 drivers going for the top 10.
Yeah. Well, we still got Q. Oh, yeah, we still got Q2, haven't we? And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're only 13 going for the top 10 in the first place.
Yeah. So currently, obviously, Jack at the top of the pile, Moylan second, Johnny third, Evan fourth, Scotty fifth, Speedy, Rob seventh, GGC eighth, Mr. Carl ninth, McDutchface 10th, Avi 11th, Erez 12th, and El Stefano 13th. Obviously, McDutch Face. Wait, did they set that fastest time on their inters?
Yeah, I think
They
they're
did.
on a level of more
They
inters.
did. Yeah.
Jack,
So
although not looking as pacey, like a 128.3 is only a slight bit faster than Moylan. Whether he just took a slow lap, I don't know.
very close for the top 3 overall in the championship, and currently looking like around Miami too.
But normally
Could be
it's
quite an interesting race between these 3.
Normally it's like in quali, like Jack's way out ahead, then it's a battle between Moylan and Johnny for the scraps. But whether Jack's having a bit of a ease down. Love losing minimum 3 through turn 1 and the there we go. So Jack's messaged me saying he's lost the 3/10 through turn 1 and the final turn, so he's struggling with pace.
Well, I mean, I think the only best bit of advice there, Jack, really is just get better, mate. just be better. Be the best version of yourself you can be, mate, and you'll find those 3/10 of a second.
Definitely. You'll get there, Jack. You'll get there. I'm sure it's only a glitch in the system.
I know, like you'll get there, mate. Like you're an alright driver. Alright, with a few little tweaks, you could be amazing.
You could be like us.
You could be like me and Hobo, who doesn't turn up for races. Alright?
Yes.
That's who you want to be.
Didn't turn up for fucking like one race. I think you showed up for.
Honestly, fuck it.
One fucking race. I think you showed up for.
I know.
And then it was hard to bitch at drivers for like not showing up, but I've got like a DXT founding member sitting there not showing up for races either.
Oh mate, do you know the most annoying thing as well? Like when I work away, I get like no signal, like ever, other than sometimes in the hotel, or like if I try and like walk around like wherever I'm working, try and find a bit of signal. So nothing even like pops up, or if I send a message, some people it takes like hours to get through to them. So I just don't bother, and I'll try and find some signal later on in the day.
And then you forget.
So yeah, and by then I've forgotten like what I was trying to do. It's so bloody annoying.
So here we go. So like we said, we're saying goodbye to Aditha and Lister, and there'll be a top 13 shootout for the top 10. Try and get into top 10 for the Q3. But obviously we're in Q2 now.
Don't forget, we are live on RPR tonight as well.
Oh,
so
we
you
are,
can
yeah,
watch
for the first
different
time.
perspectives. You can get 2 streams on the go. You can have Hobo's DXT TV stream and the RPR stream on YouTube.
And
so don't forget that is
bit of insight. This will be the last time I'll be streaming on DXT TV live because I'm going to go back to Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought, you know what, I could probably hit a bigger audience going on Twitch. And I don't use Twitch enough. Like I use it for like, you know, streaming my own race. So there will be a DXT TV live Twitch coming out very, very soon. And I'm planning on bringing the graphics and all that stuff back. So there'll be loads of stuff going on mid-race. We're going to go back to like trying to do it properly. Because yeah, I was thinking about on the way to work. I'm like, do you know what? I would like to do this properly again because I do enjoy streaming, and I want to get I've got all this Stream Deck stuff I don't fucking use anymore, and RPR actually deserve to have the best, you know. So
it's gone a bit downhill since I left it on a Hobo, mate. I think that's the.
We haven't done it for ages, mate. We haven't done it since the new game come out. I don't think.
No. It's gone a bit downhill, mate.
Nah, mate.
You
know, it's fucking hard to talk on your own for fucking 3 hours.
I thought you had someone doing it with you.
No, just me. Just been me. Me on my Larry, mate. I've had guests every now and then. So I think Con's come in for one, Jake's come in for one. That's about it.
But how much of you can't really understand what Con says though, can you?
Not really.
The old Scottish boy.
But yeah, it's mostly just been me on my own.
Oh, I thought the one in place.
No. No one's really like.
I know what the issue is. No one can replace me. Isn't that right?
It's not. I can't do it.
Irreplaceable. It's too emotional, man.
I can't do it.
But
I'm just holding the seat open in case you ever come back.
That's it. Just keeping it warm. Lexi's sitting on it every Monday night. Just keep it warm for him. He'll be back.
All right. One day, sharp. He'll come back.
Oh, I'm welling up. Oh my god. Nah, but it's fine. We'll make the most of this next couple of hours.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to have everyone back, man. The dream team back together again.
Yeah. This will be the most watched race of the RPR season until I do another one.
Yes, pretty much.
It won't be.
Well, RPR don't even fucking stream anymore. I think you're the only one that uses it.
Oh, really? Oh, damn.
Yeah,
sorry,
Rob uses his own one as well.
Oh, I thought you were going to start streaming on RPR.
No, because I haven't got the login details, and I just basically kept doing it on DXD.
Oh, you should just use my account.
Nah, it makes us.
Not that I'm talking about account sharing on an open source stream.
I share Jake's.
All right. Yeah, well, okay. No, I mean, I could give you my login details and you can
Oh,
put it
yeah,
onto
yeah.
profile on your PlayStation, log in, and it should be linked up to RPR, maybe. Actually, no, no, it won't be. It won't be. You'd have to log in for your device, like, for your link in.
And also, I'll be streaming as you.
Oh, yeah, that's not. Oh, yeah, you're right, actually, that would give me a bad image. Yeah, maybe not, I won't.
But yeah, so I want to go back to Twitch anyway. I want to go back to Twitch,
Yeah,
and that'll be the way forward. I can bring back all the graphics and all this stuff I've got basically for this. I can't remember how I did it though. It's been such a long time that I haven't streamed properly.
you have to have like a little test day where you just sit around testing your streams.
I'm off tomorrow anyway, so I can have a play around with tomorrow.
Oh yeah, check you out.
Well,
I guess you did have to work today, to be fair.
Like, well, today I was on £40 an hour, so I'm not complaining.
Well, yeah, check you out, mate.
Yeah, well, £20 because it was double paid, so £40.
Nice.
And I said, standard do fuck all. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, damn right.
And so I was chatting with Jake and I would say Michael, but Michael got sent home. Jake and Scott and all these people like we've chatted to a lot. So yeah, it was actually a good day.
Oh, that's right.
And Jake,
I thought it was going to be problematic. I thought it was going to be like the worst day of your life, to be honest.
I thought it was. I was actually
when you told me you were working, I was like, rip. I was actually like, wow.
Yeah, I thought it was going to suck, but actually it was actually alright.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Jake met Daniel Radcliffe, aka Harry Potter, and didn't know who it was.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he had no idea who it was. Scott
I mean,
told him.
Daniel Radcliffe probably like that.
Yeah,
probably like that, to be fair.
But Scott had to tell him
Jake
who it
never
was
watched Harry
afterwards.
Potter?
No, I don't watch Harry Potter.
What? Man like Jake's never seen Harry Potter?
I think he's seen it, he just doesn't like it.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you don't have to like something to watch a film and know who somebody is.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. But yeah, no idea who it was. Johnny
Sykes there with a 129.3, going top of the pub, McDutchface on a 130.1. It seems like McDutchface is struggling a little bit for pace this game. Is that still the case?
Yeah, still the case. He's still struggling. He's currently, well, he was in Tier 2 on TTFL. So yeah, he was struggling for a little bit.
Oh yeah, just true. Damn, he wasn't even Tier 1.
Yeah, he wasn't even Tier 1.
So he was behind me.
I know, that's nuts. He live in race. What I don't like though in this quality is this whole tyre thing. There's no drama now with tyres. Like everyone goes on softs.
Yeah, it used to be a fun bit of drama. You could easily
yeah, like you could fuck someone up.
I know I did.
You did a few times.
2 people in one go, a few times.
Yeah, literally. Oh, someone else in. Jack, that's because you're shit. King Brooker all day. Where is actually King Brooker? Where the fuck are you today? Like, it's all well and good. That's firing smoke in the chat. Where the fuck are you? We need someone to earn them no points. Who's going to earn them 0 points today?
Okay, Moylan's out.
Oh shit. I'm actually already on board of Moylan. Just saying.
14,
Moylan's getting the screen. Oh, also, Joe apparently wants a lot of screen time as well today.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I heard him bitching a lot in the party earlier. He thought I wasn't listening, but I heard my name like 4 times. They can't have been good.
Well, there's only one way to settle that really, and just never put him on the screen.
Well, if he does something that's actually worth watching, I'll fucking watch him.
Does he still just go like deep into the barrier? That's still.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's not changing.
No. It's that. Yeah, he always goes deep, and then blames everyone else.
More than round turn 19, 128.8. Ooh.
I think he went faster, didn't he?
Wasn't it? Was it 128.3?
Yeah, he went faster.
Was it 129? Yeah, it was 128.3. But I thought it was 129.3. No, it was
128 because it was 128 for him, Jack, and Johnny.
It was.
No, Johnny's on a second lap slower.
I reckon wow. I mean, maybe it's a set of scrub tyres.
Possibly.
It doesn't. Although it says they've only done 1 lap. Well, who knows? Moylan, tell me if that was fresh tyres or not, please.
Well, Jack's on that lap as well, so we'll keep an eye on Jack as he enters the long straight at the back.
Yeah.
James in the chat said, "Hi, lads. I'm going to be in the McLaren again." Oh, boo. Why can't you get in your own car? Get in your own fucking car. Why have you got to go to the McLaren? What car are you meant to be in?
Stealing people's cars, man.
Oh, there was one race.
Typical McLaren.
They all fucked
drivers.
Up. They was all in different fucking cars the whole day. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, really?
They're all in, yeah. I don't know what happened. I think someone got a penalty for it. I'm not entirely sure. Alpine, James. Alpine. Get in the fucking Alpine. I can't pick in Q2 on... Ah, is it? We should get here early then, isn't it? So that's a problem.
You know, just make it on time.
Isn't it? This is coming from Alex.
I mean, exactly. I was about to say I can't really comment, but you know, make it on time. I was on time.
I'll make it at all.
Yeah, that's something I can't comment on.
It was nuts, man. I was literally thinking the other day that I've not spoken to this dickhead in ages, and then the same day I thought that he texted me.
I was literally just on the way to a job, and I actually had some signal, so I was like, I need to message Hobo because I've not spoken to him in a while. And then yeah, so I did.
Yeah, literally.
Just shows I'm thinking of you, Hobo. Just remember that, mate.
Yeah, I was literally thinking, I need to message this bitch at some point, and I was driving, so I couldn't do it like there and then. And then literally later on that day, I got a text from you. We're so in sync. That's what it is. We're so in sync.
I know.
Right, what do you say? Right, carry on. I'll slap you. All right, James.
Who said that?
James
said that. Ooh, Mr. Military Man thinks he's hard.
Yeah, go and fucking.
Right, that's it.
Go and like lull up for the queen, you bitch.
Do you know? I was speaking earlier on. I don't know why the royal family gets to wear military outfits.
Well, Harry served.
But, yeah, Harry, I get. Right? Oh, a 127.4 from Jack.
Better. That's better.
Oh, just laying down the law. Avi with a 128.31 as well. That's a quick time from Avi too.
Yeah.
But Jack there setting the benchmark super high. But like, I can understand
Who's the
Harry.
Stranger piping up, Hobo.
He did two tours of Afghanistan, right? I get it for Harry, but the rest of them done fuck all. Like you can't count going to like a safe zone in a different country, going well done boys, thank you, like you're doing your country a great service, and then fucking off at the first sign of trouble, and being able to wear a military uniform.
Didn't William just fly a helicopter around like Norwich and shit?
Pretty much, yeah. He pretty much, yeah. This is what I don't get. Like they shouldn't be allowed. And also, why the fuck was Prince Andrew allowed out?
That's nuts, isn't it?
Literally touching up his daughter, putting flowers down. Like, genuinely, like, just keep him locked up. Just keep him locked in whatever room they want to. Anyway, that was a bit of lag then. I thought
Joe went deep. I caught it. Nah, you suck.
And what did he say? 129.8.
Bad.
Not too shabby. It's enough so far for the top 10.
Yeah, James said, who's a stranger piping up, Hobo? You're a stranger, Alex.
Nice. I'm no stranger to him.
I won't have it, mate.
Nah, that's alright.
Yeah, Mr. Carl on a lap, on an outlap at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on Mr. Carl. Again, the fucking angles
Dutch
are
face
getting
on an outlap as well. Dutch face is actually just coming through turn 7 and 8, so...
Yeah, it's been a lot of changes since you last here. Like TTFL's now merged with Xbox officially. Got a new logo.
I did see that for my brief when I actually went onto Discord for once.
Did it all time back.
So I saw that.
I'm liking the new logo. Although I would say that 'cause I made it myself.
The thing is, the logo it looks really good in big pictures, but looks shit as a thumbnail.
Yeah, it does.
Because you can't see all the detail in it on the thumbnail. Like when I saw it on the thumbnail, I was like, I generally thought that looks shit. But then you sent me the pictures, I was like, that looks really good. But the thumbnail just ruins it.
Yeah,
just because you can't see everything of it. Yeah,
doesn't give it justice, Discord.
Yeah. That's the problem. When you look at the thumbnail, it looks like really messy. But when you look at the picture, it looks really good. So I was kind of like, it was just a bit annoying, really. It doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, the thing is, it's the best sort of option I had for it, really. Not much I can really do.
Oh, the picture you made looks really, really good. It's just the Discord thumbnail size ruins it. It's a shame.
Yeah, you can't do much with the Discord size, unfortunately.
Yeah, sucks.
It's all good.
Let's see what Dutch face can do. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jack Stegall left again. He left the Discord again.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's fucking reserve anyway.
Oh well, he pops in and out, mate, all the time.
Yeah, always does. Oh, so yeah, we're on board at the moment with Mr. Carl. Supposedly he could beat at 131.7.
The Dutch face is currently up on his time. Needs to do a bit of an improvement because Robson Racer's pretty close to him. El Stefano's close. To be fair, it's all pretty close actually. Getting into you gain a few temps, you can see yourself actually like 2-3 positions upwards. So. But Dutch face needs this lap. It's going to be. It's probably. Yeah,
Carl went 8 temps up, but it's still not good enough.
No. I think McDutchface might, unless I think McDutchface just fucked it. Coming for that really tight turn, was it turn 14, 15?
Oh yeah.
The really tight, like, fucking, I can't even remember the names of corners. I think he might have just lost all the time that he had gained up on this lap. So he might have to rely.
Gonna go into the pits.
No,
he's still going round. He must be still up. Might be okay.
Have a look. Come on, 28, 29. He
Yeah,
did improve, but nah, he lost. I mean, that probably cost him about. I reckon about half a second. I reckon that cost him about half a second. Could have been more actually, because he couldn't get on the power quick enough because he had to keep it at the barrier. Oh, and then he's lost it there. Oh,
another hater in the chat. Lexi said, "Who is that person doing comms with you?"
Nah, Lexi loves me. You know what? I even asked how Lexi was the other day.
Yeah, you did. You did.
When I spoke to you, I was like, "How's Lexi?" He's just keeping an eye on her, but fuck it, well, fuck you. Next time I'm going to ask about you and the baby.
Just waiting for her to be. I'm not in the picture anymore. Waiting for the day that I go. Well, actually, and you're gonna go. Ah, I'm in.
I'll just muscle her out, mate.
Oh, El Stefano's got damage. El Stefano's got wing damage. Missed an end plate.
Oh, he's down as well.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think that's gonna help him.
This chicane looks fucking AIDS.
Yeah, it's
every time I see someone go through it, especially that curb on the inside, it looks so awful.
You have to go through it like it's essentially like the Monaco fucking hairpin. It's just shit.
Yeah,
it's so pointless.
Yeah,
it's so pointless. Like let him have that run through it. Like it's no funny, but they got the whole car park to make a track, and they made the shittest track.
Yeah.
Like you can have free run on anything. So
Stefano's
coming in the pits, that'll be.
He's given up.
Yeah, he's picked the wrong
El
way to go.
Stefano out. So El Stefano's out. That gives Rob a bit breathing space, but GGC is out. But he's.
I think.
Okay, he's well down on his time. Is he going to go for another?
I think he might be.
His fuel light's not on, so.
No, he's 100% overtake as well.
Yeah. So this will be the one. Can GGC?
Oh, Rob's crashed. Rob's crashed. Oh, that's massive wing damage on Rob. I think he's beached. No,
Rob, you're supposed to crash in front of the person that could beat your time, so they can't improve. Not behind them, mate.
So Rob's potentially going to be out if GDC can improve. He needs to find quite a lot, though. He needs to find at least half a second GDC. Carl will be out as well, so Carl won't be improving. El Stefano will definitely be out. So it's position between GDC and Rob at this stage. Rob will be out as well. Well, Rob will be in the pits anyway, so just GDC now. Keep an eye on him.
So see what he can do. It looks fairly steady through the first sector. He's
Fuck you, do you want to be single?
But not much up.
she's a fuck you, do you want to be single? That's what Nemo was waiting for. I don't think that's a good thing to do.
Let me say that, Lexi. You're just forcing yourself out there. See, look, I'm living rent-free in her head, mate. I know, I mean, it's so easy. So easy. I know she dreams about me anyway, but I mean, just.
I will say, I'm a bit peeved off that this is the first race she's actually watched because you're in it.
And I'm here. See? What? See?
Like,
the proof's in the pudding, my friend.
She's missed most of the season.
Sorry,
3 temps up.
GGC was T3, almost 4 temps up there. So she's missed it all, and I turn up, and she's like, "Oh, Alex is here. Best get on there."
I better watch that one because Alex is there. Okay, I see it is. I see it is. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry.
I bet she's smiling. I bet she's smiling, isn't she?
I hope the baby's awake.
She knows.
Wake up, Danny. Wakey.
Woo! What's this time going to be?
Oh,
it's enough.
It's enough.
GGC's done it, and he's knocked Rob out of the top 10 there. He's gutting for Rob there. GGC had an okay-ish first sector, but really made up all the time in the second and third sector there. And that's what's got him into the top 10 shootout in Q3.
So Scotty now, Speedy now is just going to head into the pit. Oh, he's not going to cross the line. GDC, oh no, that's a bit of a cut there, Joe. That's a bit of a cut there.
Shit, he's still cheating then?
Yeah, he's still cheating. We called that just stream.
Unbelievable.
Rob, get on that, mate. Rob said GDC did me dirty. He did. He literally fucked you up.
He did. I mean, you did crash yourself, but I mean, GGC did do that.
Literally beat you by less
than a second, like 800ths of a second. But
it is what it is.
Pretty much. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what I say.
So right now, only waiting for Scotty to retire, and then we can actually crack on with Q3.
Yep, Scott's just been rolled into the pits there.
Oh, I don't understand, right? So like, he's in the pits. The quali's over. Why don't it just end? Why has he got to be wheeled back into the pits?
It should just there should be like maybe a minute at most to give like people time to. Actually, no, it shouldn't. It just like as soon as the last person's out on track crosses the line, it should just be done. Like if you're not on a lap, it should just be done. I
Lexi,
can see that.
Shut up. I've only just joined, been on TikTok. Just remember, you wake him up, you'll be covering the night shift.
Wow.
I don't think I will. So we're saying
Sounds a little
goodbye.
bit bitter.
We're
Jeez.
saying goodbye to Rob, El Stefano, and Mr. Carl. And we'll be having a top 10 shootout with Jack, Avi, Merlin, Johnny, Almighty Evan, Erez, Scotty, Speedy, My Dutch Face, and GGC.
I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, Jack found like a second in that queue.
Jack found a lot of time there.
So I mean, Moreland and Johnny, they obviously have some time in the bag, but they're gonna have to find a little bit extra to try and catch up that little gap to Jack there.
Interesting for a race because it's not an easy track. It's very
I can see a
traction,
safety
low
car.
traction zones.
I can see a couple of safety cars, especially with that little hairpin. Not the hairpin, that fucking chicane. So, I mean,
I think the chicane's too slow for the safety car. I think safety cars are most likely going to happen in sectors 1 and 2. I think you go too slow through sector 3 to go and earn a safety car. Like
I can see someone going into it too hot though. I could see Speedy going in there and then just not slowing down enough and going straight into the wall.
Very true. If everyone's got to do it, it's going to be Speedy.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Lexi said, "Oh, you will be."
Can you tell Lexi to stop messaging me, please? On WhatsApp. Tell her to stab my DMs. I don't know. I don't know what she's playing at.
I don't know, man. She's moving sus.
Yeah, right. She's proper sus, mate.
Moving sus.
Messaged me. She's just like, oh my god, when you coming back, commentating and racing? Like, I miss you. When can I see ya? I'm like, fucking hell, Lexi, calm down.
Typhlosion, I'm his fiance and he's baby mum. What? Why is that? Why'd that come out randomly? No, it's not you. The stranger piping up was fucking. The stranger one was Alex. He's on about. Why are you throwing shade at James Al?
It's standard Lexi, just throwing shade at everyone. What was that? What, you say my name? Who are you?
That was actually.
Who the fuck is that guy?
She's read a comment from 20 minutes ago saying, "Well, we're already to throw smoke out."
I like how she threw it in there. She's like, I'm his fiance, his baby mummy. Fucking, what more do you want? What more credentials? Do you want my passport? Fucking, do you want my address? My boyfriend will beat you up. My fiance will beat you up.
You fucking won't. I can tell you that, he fucking won't.
I'm fan no battles.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Crazy bitch.
That's so nuts. Oh, you wish I was messaging you. Don't
have to wish, mate. Don't have to wish.
Well, everyone's out on track.
I had to delete everything. I had to delete my Snapchat because Lexi was always on it. I was like, fucking hell, Lexi.
Yeah, she's a bit clingy. Hobo,
yeah, she's proper keen, mate.
Hobo's had a quiet day at work, and now he's gonna manage an angry Lexi. Yeah, I literally got to manage angry Lexi.
You have to do that even on the busy days. Yeah, but it must be annoying having a calm day and going, oh, Alexi's what she's going to moan about now. I'm joking, Alexi, I'm joking.
Oh, Avi spun it on turn 2. So that's going to be fun. I'm tired, no sleep. Oh yeah, that's fucked as well, yeah. A tired, no sleep Lexi is not a fun Lexi. I'm back on board with Dutch Face as he's the first car to cross the line.
Fair play.
Yeah, I've had a fairly good day today, to be honest. I'm going to hell, by the way. I will say it to everyone in the chat. I am going to go to hell. So if anyone wants to join me, basically,
I'm already going.
One of the staff members I had sent home today because he was late. He went, the reason why I was late, because I got you a card for you and the baby. Oh, Dutch Face has gone round. Dutch Face has spun. We'll jump on board with the next one in line
as well.
That's gonna be Johnny, I think. Yeah, Johnny's next. So yeah, so it was. So I had to go back and get a card for you. I was like, oh okay, so thanks for that. You know, that's just why I was late because I left the house. I forgot it. I was like, okay, cool. So I thought, yeah, just wait there. I'll try and see if I can get your position somewhere working. And turns out that they didn't want any extras, so I had to send him home. I got in the car, driving home. I thought, I'll be opening the card. He put £50 in there. So I sent him home.
Right.
He got no money today. Or he's going to get 2 hours. But he got no money today, and I sent him home and he gave me 50 quid.
Fucking give it back to me. Well, there you go, mate.
Going
Sorry
to
about
Going
that.
to hell. Going to hell. So, Johnny went at 128.6.
I mean, to be fair...
Warren just smashed out 128.2. Go on.
To be fair, it's a very nice gesture from him. So, obviously fair play. But he was there for a reason.
Yeah, it's true.
Fair play to him. Like, he done a really, really nice thing. He just should have maybe thought,
there's not much I can do.
He could have been like, Hobo, I've got a card for you in Lexi. I've left it at home this time, though. I'll give it to you next time. Where do you want me?
Yeah, it's very true. It's very, very true.
127.2 from Jack there. Yeah. Morning with a 128.2. Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
If someone would be nice and offered to do a night shift, then I'll be able to sleep. That sounds a bit sus, not gonna lie.
Sounds a bit needy, doesn't it?
Not even needy. Like, she wants someone to do a night shift. A night shift, yeah. That sounds a bit. What kind of night shift do you want about?
Okay, Lexi.
Working nights, yeah, Lexi. As long as I'm getting some of this OnlyFans money.
Yeah, no.
So GGC on and out lap. So he obviously wasn't happy with his first lap because he must have gone straight back in the pits. He's just going to try again.
Who's that?
Avi's back out. GGC.
Evans in the barrier.
Oh no, Evan. Where's
Coming
he crashed?
Turn 13.
His track reminds me. It's very Vietnam-esque.
It is. It is quite a bit. But it's almost like they've gone, right, Baku's really good because it's got a long straight and it's quite fast. But Vietnam's also fast but really tight. And they've kind of gone in between the two and just made something worse.
Yeah, literally. Night shift with the baby, OnlyFans in your mind, mate. If it's somewhere, at least it's gonna be there.
Isn't it? It's the best thing, mate. Free OnlyFans.
Exactly, free OnlyFans. I don't need to pay for OnlyFans. I just gotta wait till you come upstairs every night. Free OnlyFans, right there. So GDC gonna cross the line. It's gonna be a 1.
He's starting his lap. It's gonna be a start of his hot lap. It's gonna be the start of his hot lap.
I'm so tired. I haven't said that as well.
On Friday, mate, I fell asleep at 5:30 in the afternoon.
You're
I was so
man.
tired. Mate, my sleep's been fucking rinsed.
You guys to come back to racing, man. Do some reserving.
So a lot of the time I tried, mate, and then by the time I got Olivia back, it'd be like 8:30ish.
Yeah.
And I was zonked. I was just like, I can't be arsed.
Oh my god, you used to say I was tired. Yes, I am tired because I was up. I had 2 hours sleep, up at 4:30, and I have been standing at Waterloo for 13 hours. So yes, I am tired.
Well, the hookers at Waterloo now.
Oh yeah, they moved.
Nice.
We were getting found out at what do you call it?
At Soho.
Yeah, Soho. So we had to move over.
It makes sense. It's been like that for years, to be fair. I don't know why they didn't move sooner.
Yeah, I know. It took them a while to convince them.
Right.
I did get
give
2
them
hours
the money,
sleep.
they will follow you.
I got home. I got home at 1:30. We said goodnight at 2 o'clock. I went to bed at 2, and I woke up at 4:30. That's 2.5 hours sleep. That's what I've gone on today. 2.5 hours sleep.
Okay,
I've
that's
had no nap.
illegal.
Exactly. I've had no naps. Jake had a nap outside somewhere. He literally slept on the bench for a little while. He honest to God, like he was sitting with a guy called Scott, and Scott went, he's been asleep for 10 minutes. And Jake was like, what?
Jake just head on Scott's shoulder. Yeah, he's just having a nap on my shoulder. Yeah, no worries, mate.
Literally, like, what the fuck, Jake? It's a concrete fucking bench as well. It wasn't even like a soft bench. It was a concrete fucking bench. Poor fucking you. Go on no sleep, then you can moan. Oh yeah, thank you. It's poor me. Thank you. At least he agrees. No, at least he's agreeing. It's poor me.
Avi,
I know it's hard.
Gonna come into the pits because that lap was obviously not a good one. So Avi will have to. He should have just enough time to get in and get out again.
No, 4
just
minutes.
about.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah. Dutch face there obviously needs another lap.
GDC's coming on his one at the moment. He's got who's just ahead of him. Oh, he's got really wide there though. That's going to cost him a couple of attempts going through the tight section of the track in sector 3 onto the shitty hairpin, or the hairpin, the shitty chicane. He's got a Red Bull ahead of him, so he might be getting
he's actually going for it. He's not going for it. He's got his 130.1, but nah, he wasn't full throttle then. I wonder what he's doing. His fuel lights. Nah, he's done his lap.
I think he's going.
Nah, not now. Look at the time. He's not. He's not
maybe
going.
not.
He ain't going. What's Moylan doing? Sorry, Moylan wanted more screen time. Oh, he's gone wide as soon as I switched to him, but and he spun it. See, this is why you don't get screen time, Moylan. That's the reason right there. So that was his chance to try and pip, try and get closer to Jack there. So I can see him maybe backing off, trying to go again. He's not going to have enough time to come in the pits now. His ERS is flashing.
He's turned it off.
Yeah, so
he's saving the ERS now.
Try and save some fuel, get his ERS back up. What's Johnny doing though? Johnny's on a lap. I've been on the cockpit view for far too long.
Let's have a look. Who else we got close? Johnny's quite far away. Mr. Dutch Face is 18 seconds up as he goes down the home straight at the back. Massive improvement.
He did it. What he done? 205.999.
Yeah.
So
999.
Don't
look on the Paris.
So,
a bit twitchy on the exit though. That's going to cost him a bit of time. Bit of fishtailing. Cross the line. 129.4. Could have gone faster there. Could have gone a lot faster, I think, there.
Spun. Here we go. We got Johnny
Evans
now as well.
spun again. Same place as before.
Through turn 19. What's it going to be? It's not going to be a 127.2, so we'll be near 128.2. So at 128.291, enough to get him third position, not enough to pit Moyland. Moyland's about, has started his lap there as well. So this will be his final lap. Can he get any closer?
And Scotty's restarted his lap as well. So Scotty's on a lap now. Speedy is about to go round for his out lap at the moment. He's got loads of time to get round, so hopefully he can get round in time. Avi's done the back straight. GDC is also on the entering sector 2 at the moment, so a little while. And Jack is entering the shitty chicane.
I wonder if Moylan's gonna. He should have enough fuel. Oh, he's down.
He's
on
slower
his
as well.
Almost 2 temps down on this.
The problem is he's got to lose a lot of tyre life. Oh, Scotty's crashed.
Oh, Scotty.
He won't lose any places though, because obviously he's set his time now. It is Q3.
Yeah. It's down to, we'll see what Avi can do. I think Avi's just started his lap, so we'll see what Moylan's going to do. See if we can see the split time in the sector 2, see if he's made up any time. Cuts the chicane quite nicely there. Coming through, what's it going to be?
Scotty.
Oh, he's up, but only a tenth and a bit, about just over a tenth and a half up on his time. He might get into the 127s, but unless he has a really, he's getting a nice slipstream, no, down a big straight. Oh, look at that slipstream, beautiful. I might get him actually a tenth or two maybe. And he comes in to turn 17.
Can he
turn
do
18,
it? Can he
and
do
a quick
it?
turn 19. What's it going to be? A 127.990. So it gets into the 127s, but doesn't get close enough to Jack. Gonna have to hope. Let's see where Avi is. Avi is now coming into turn 14 and 15, which is the little crappy chicane.
Well, you could have had a nap, but you wanted to do comms, so don't moan. You're tired. That's your problem.
I mean, have a nap or speak to me. I mean, weigh that up, really, Lex.
Man, come on.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's a no-brainer.
I couldn't not commentate with Nevo, man. Come on.
Exactly.
Like, do you know us? Like, seriously.
Exactly. She doesn't. It's like she doesn't even know us, mate.
No, I know. Like,
doesn't pay no attention.
Does she not know that you come first? Like, you were here first?
Exactly, she should know this. Oh, and Avi there with a 128.4 lifts him up to fourth position.
That's a good place to be.
Nice little time there, considering he only had like a one-shot wonder for it.
Jack will be next one across the line, and Jack's 2 temps up. Jack could be in the 120, 126s.
Is he going to get it? Can he get to the 126 and be over a second quicker to the second place man? These guys are going to need some serious race strategy or just race pace to try and match Jack.
That's the problem, is there's no strategy involved, because everyone's on the same strat, and it's a 126.8.
126.8. Ooh.
That's ridiculous time.
Naughty.
Get a fucking room. You have one.
Alright, fine. Well, I'll tell you what, Lex, if you leave that one, I'll come in.
More ways than one.
Hey, but
On board with Scott with Johnny Stokes. Is he able to get anywhere near the time of Moyland or anywhere near the time of Jack? We'll see as he comes round the final couple of turns now. I don't think he is. He's already down.
Oh, Johnny Stokes like 8 seconds
yeah, he's
down.
coming to the pits.
Yeah, so Speedy done a bit of an improvement, 129.7, but not enough to lift him up any positions. A Dutch face there, obviously in 7th on the 129.4. Erez at 6th position qualifying.
Yeah,
it's a good little place for Erez there.
Not too bad. Hopefully he can keep it up in the race and not make a mistake.
I mean, if you look from like 2nd down to like 5th, it's fairly close. Fairly close from 2nd to 5th. And then you've got like a 9/10 jump to 6th, but then you've got 6th, 7th, 8th, pretty close. 9th and 10th pretty close, and obviously you got Jack out in the lead by over a second, which is just absolutely filthy.
Yeah, it's quite nuts. This is the biggest split we've seen in a long while. 4 seconds separating 1st and 10th. That will wrap up the quali for Miami. So here we go. Your starting lineup. I'll let Alex do it because I've not done it for ages.
So starting lineup for the Miami Grand Prix will be on pole. We've got Jack Later. 2nd, we've got Moylan. 3rd, we've got Johnny Stokes. 4th, we've got Avi. 5th, we've got Evan. 6th, Erez. 7th, McDutchface. 8th, Speedy. 9th, Scotty. And 10th, GGC. So as you can see there from the timings, 1.1 seconds difference between 1st and 2nd there. And obviously then it closes up a little bit. But yeah, Moylan and Johnny are going to have to pull out the stops a little bit.
It looks like it's going to be Jack on his own, Moylan potentially on his own, and then like a little battle between Johnny, Avi, and Evan.
Well, I could see a battle between like Moylan, Johnny, Avi, and Evan. Like they're all pretty close, you know, like within like 6/10 of a second.
And then you've got like the likes of Erez and Dutchface and Speedy all very close together as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mid-pack battles, I think.
It's going to be interesting. I think there's going to be a safety car or two, maybe some virtuals. Like it's all gonna mix it up a bit.
I think there definitely will be, especially around here. Then I come from nowhere. Oh yeah, don't forget you've got James Al in the game as well. And obviously Lister's got some pace. So he has GP2. I don't know what he's going to be like with no assists, but it'd be interesting to see what he does in this race. So 2 unknowns, really. We don't really know.
Harris has left the session.
And so is Scotty.
Can you get invited back in?
I don't know who hosted.
I don't know who hosted either. Oh, I can imagine Scotty hosted. Ooh. I think it's Rob. Is it not Rob?
Rob normally hosts it, normally. I can get an invite quickly back into him. Still online, so I might just be kicked out of lobby.
Yeah. Maybe get back in for the start of this race.
So while these guys select their setups and their tyres, and their strategies essentially. Rob, I wonder, have you done it properly this time? Are we going to have an immersive pit formation lap, or are we going to go back to broadcast and we've got to hear Shitty Crofty's voice?
Oh, I don't want to hear Crofty's voice, not over yours and mine.
I know, you got to fucking mute him. So annoying to listen to.
Lobby updated.
Yeah.
He's just changed it, has he?
It'd be good if you could change it.
Yeah, I just see lobby updated popped up on my screen. I was like, he's just quickly switched that around. So it starts.
It is actually my favourite parts of this game, having to drive onto the formation lap.
But Harris has been kicked out again.
He's having issues. Uh-oh.
I've got issues. Got too. So here we go. 15 to 16.
Oh, wait on a minute. It's immersive! It's immersive! They're riding onto the pits! A wild Lexi has just entered. And she's not looking happy because the bed is a mess.
Just flee. Yeah, but doesn't she spend all the time in the bed? That's her fault, isn't it?
Her bed's a mess because I put my shit on it.
Like, no, just Lexi, why are you not cleaned up for him?
Yeah, Alex said, why haven't you not cleaned up for me?
Ridiculous.
He's
been at work all day. He's been busy all day, and you haven't even cleaned up his bed.
I think she's at a breaking point.
She's just got to get a bin bag, fill your shit in it throughout the window. There you go. It's off the fucking bed now.
Yeah, get the fuck out. My house.
Just come down to mine, mate.
Yeah, I got a car. It's all good.
It's fine, mate.
Take the baby.
I'll put Olivia in the spare room and you can sit with me.
Yeah. Oh God, I gotta stop yawning. So, tyres. Just have a look at tyres. It's not going to be very interesting because everyone's picks the same.
Roy Harris is back in. Let's hope he actually stays in this time.
Fingers crossed. So, majority are picking medium. So Jack on the hards.
Jack's gone hard.
Yeah. Okay. Moylan's Johnny and Avi on the mediums. Evans on hard. Erez is on medium as well. Dutch Face on hard. Speedy on medium. Scotty and GDC on hards. Rob's El Stefano on mediums. Carl's on hards. Al Jadifa, Ali Difa, Lister on mediums, and James Al on the hards. There we go. It's one-stop strategy: medium to hard or hard to medium.
But the thing is, the pace that, I mean, obviously the warm-up could be an issue for Jack, but the pace difference that Jack had over the rest might negate the speed advantage of the mediums. The only thing that's saving grace for the people on the mediums behind him is the warm-up time.
Yeah,
it's gonna take less, obviously, for them to warm up.
Oh, Toliso's got a disqualification. So he's got a
That's
couple
gonna put him back.
Yeah, a bit of a pushback. But also the guys are quite far back. Like James Al is just joining the back of the fit pack now. GGC also disqualified there. The Carl disqualified. Oh, James Al just gets that car stopped in time. And I'll leave you in the capable hands of Nevo with the lights.
So it's 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go. Who gets a good start? Looks like Jack comes across the cover of Moylan. Moylan switches to the inside. Benenti outside for the corner, and they're side by side. Oh, but they just about get away with that. Maybe a little bit of rubber touching, but Moylan manages to pip Jack off the line there. That's probably down to the tyre difference there, but that's exactly what Moylan needed to do: pip Jack and then try and pull away and just use those mediums and get as much of a gap as possible while Jack's trying to warm up them hards there. Johnny done a decent enough start, still in third. Avi fourth, fifth is Erez.
Oh, Lister's gone round, so he's struggling already. It's only been
Carl's down to 15th. Carl had a bad start, but then he was kind of in front of people that had medium tyres, so these mediums actually paying dividends for majority of people that are on those tyres compared to the hard tyres, although McDutch Face and Evan have held off El Stefano so far. Jack, though, right on the back of Moylan again.
Yeah, he's catching
McDutch Face has made the move on Speedy. Or just about. He's managed to slow it down there and has taken that 6th position from Speedy. And now I think Speedy might be under a bit of pressure from Evan, but then Evan's got El Stefano. Oh, was that a bit of wing? That's a wing. Speedy's lost his wing.
Oh no,
Speedy has no wing whatsoever.
Oh, taken as well. James got the inside.
I think Speedy came together with Evan because Evan's got no wing either.
Oh no, it'd be a big loss for them. There's 2 Red Bull teammates.
Yeah, I think they went in there side by side and take out each other's wings.
It's only a VSC as well, so it's not going to gain them. It's not going to help them particularly, is it?
Scotty now's he can't even overtake. He's just got to stay behind these cars. VSC will save him that.
Oh, so Evan's going to get held up massively by his teammate as well.
I would have overtaken him. I would have overtaken Speedy in that case and just taken the penalty and just gone in the pits first. Because this is going to hold him back like what? Probably. If I was Speedy, I would purposely not hit the timings, so you get like a 6 seconds pit stop. Just be like, I forgot to hit the button.
Oh no, that's a big L for him because he hasn't even moved yet. They've only just got the wing out. He's going to be so far behind, so far last, and the safety car, the VSC's been released as well.
That has killed Evan massively. So on the restart there, Moylan still in the lead, followed by Jacker, but Johnny Stokes is on the back of Jack as well. What Moylan needs to do is kind of really nailed the brakes there from Jack. Jack's got so much more pace through there. He got it stopped perfectly. He broke so much later there than Moylan, and on the harder tyre.
Yeah,
Moylan needs to back really Jack up into Johnny. Let Jack trying to come under pressure from Johnny.
But the thing is, Moylan needs to gap him. So he needs to get that second up so he can actually use Johnny's DRS against Jack, so Jack doesn't get anything back from Moylan. But the problem is he can't really do anything. Jack is
slipstream's looking good for Jack.
He's really powerful around
there. He's also so much later on the brakes. So much, like every corner you see the gains that Jack makes over Moylan.
And Avi's
Moylan, you've got to brake later. Someone did tell Moylan he's got to brake later. There you go.
Just shows that Avi set the fastest lap there.
His old slipstream. And Rob gets past GGC.
DRS is enabled this lap, so it's the problem now that Moylan's going to face. He's starting to gap Jack a little bit. 7 attempts now as they go through sector 1. So a bit more for Moylan to gain, so he can save himself a little bit and put Jack under a bit more pressure.
I've told Moylan what he needs to do. I'm watching what you're racing, Moylan. You just got to brake a little bit later going into some of these slower corners, mate. Jack brakes probably, I don't know, 20 to 30 yards later than you, and it makes a massive difference. If you start doing that, mate, just take a few more risks, you'll get the gap you need.
Yeah, he definitely does. And also we got a little battle at the back with Rob, Audi Defa and GDC. We'll keep an eye on that, but we are concentrating primarily on the front three here.
Yeah. Scotty is close to El Stefano though. I reckon Scotty will be looking to get El Stefano really, really soon now. Coming down into turn 13. And Scotty's all over the back of El Stefano.
Got a penalty there,
14,
3 seconds.
15. Here we go. This is going to be it. The big slipstream down the long straight. Exiting turn 16 now on the run down to turn 17. Has Scotty got enough straight line speed to be able to get him here? DRS wide open. Moves to the inside. And gets the job done. Nice and easy. Coming down into turn 17.
Yeah, it's a great move there. GGC is a bit too far away for Ali Defa to make a move. And that's look at the gap between Speedy and Evan with the rest of the pack. They are so far behind.
Oh, they're so behind. Look out, like Avi's been gapped as well.
He
He's
has.
1.2 behind Johnny now. They were
Jack's
really close.
reeled in Moylan again. They're back to being 3 attempts, 4 attempts now.
That'll be the wow. That's just Jack's tyres coming up to a bit of temperature now. Lap 4.
Yellow flags are waving at the back. Who's spun? Ali Defa's gone round.
Yeah, it's Defa.
I will say this is doing fairly well, you know. I bet he's in 12th. He's doing okay after the first little incident he had. He's doing fairly well.
Yep, keeping it steady. He's got Carl behind him. But we all know Carl, if he gets a sniff of a gap, mate, he's taking it.
Oh no, it's a mistake.
Oh no, Moylan's gone deep. Moylan's gone deep. He's done a speedy. And he's lost out to Jack and Johnny there. And Avi's right behind him now. I didn't mean break that late, Moyland.
He was trying to cover off Jack, and it kind of got a bit unsteady on himself. So it's cost him a lot there. What? Dutch face, another penalty. 3 seconds again.
Cool, Dutch face.
He will have DRS though, Moyland. He can be in this battle still with Jack and Johnny, so he's not lost out as such yet.
The only issue there is if Jack starts pulling away. You don't want Jack to pull away. If he starts pulling away, I mean, I have seen him make a mistake, like a big mistake, once he's been out like miles in the lead before. But it's rare. If Jack starts getting away and he's allowed to just like spread his wings, he's almost uncatchable when he gets in his groove.
Yes, that's all he's got to do is find that rhythm, and that's when Moylan and Johnny are in a big lot of trouble.
Feel the rhyme.
So looking at battles as well back, James Al is ahead of El Stefano and Rob. They're very close behind him. And also Dutch Face is right behind Erez as well, so keep an eye on that. Erez doing fairly well up into 5th. I hope he's going to get some good points, hopefully. As GTC's out, GTC has crashed.
Wow,
GT has crashed.
He has crashed, just right into the barrier.
There's a full safety car.
Going to be full safety car.
Full safety car. There
we go.
Oh, he nearly hit him there. Speedy beats out safety cars. Hopefully the car's been cleared up. I don't think it has yet.
Evan's
be careful, Joe. Yeah, Joe avoids it.
He's going to come in probably for a set of hards for now.
Yeah, hards to the end, I think. Will be the best option, I think.
Yeah, for now. Try and get him warmed up a little bit underneath the safety car. Oh, he's a new wing as well. It's actually perfect for Evan.
Yeah, he's a bit of a collision.
Yeah, it's actually safe for him because it's going to bring him right up to the back of the pack anyway. He's got a fresh set of tyres on. A 1 lap old set of tyres.
Freshest, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do much. Didn't even do a fast lap on that 1 lap either because he lost his wing. So
this is the problem that Jack's going to face now. What will Johnny and Moylan do? Will they pit in for a set of hards? Sorry, and Jack
can't really do anything. Jack has to stay out. But then if anyone else pits, they're going to be further down.
Yeah, they're all going in.
They are coming in. Johnny's in.
Avi as well.
Coming in.
Avi stayed out. And so is Erez.
I have noticed Avi likes track position.
Yeah, he does.
Like we've seen it a lot. Like everyone else will pit in and Avi will stay out to try and get that track position. He wants to try and he likes just going, getting the use out of the tyres that he's on, and then pitting like at the end of the life rather than taking like a free pit stop. He'll do it like maybe at the end when everyone switches to softs, but he does usually prefer just to stay on the tyres that he's on, unless they're knackered. So where do they feed out though?
They're behind El Stefano and Rob. So it's not
Okay.
the best place, but it's not the worst at the same time either. There's a couple of medium runners ahead of him, so you've got 4 runners ahead of him on mediums. So you're guaranteed to gain them at least.
Yeah. What it does do is give Jack a bit of breathing space. I mean, obviously Avi can pressure him, but it does give him a.
By the time the safety car ends, those mediums will be ready to change. I think it probably would have been a better idea for Erez and Avi to pit for a fresh set of boots going to hards.
Yeah, well, I don't think Avi and Erez chat, do they? So you kind of almost. I mean, the gap was quite big between Avi and Erez. It was like, I think, about 4 seconds. So Erez could have pitted, but sometimes you just think, oh, is he going to pit? Is he not going to pit? Because you don't want to be held up either. So maybe he was wondering if Avi pitted, he might be held up.
A bit of a risk. Lister stayed out as well, and so did, as I said, so did El Stefano and Rob. Not the best, not the worst of ideas, but it's also it's a difficult situation because it's like it's a bit too early for mediums to the end, but safety car comes out near the end, they can go on to a set of softs potentially.
Yeah, it's kind of early safety cars are always a bit of a pain in the arse. I mean, the hards are pretty good in this game and they last a long time. So if you're not on the hards, you can just be like, you know what, I can go to hards now and probably get to the end of the race pretty much at any point. But when you're already on the hards, you don't really want to get rid of them.
This is what I miss about
the
old quality session, because right now like there'll be drivers that are on softs and like they would have to pit, and but right now everyone's on the same sort of strategy no matter what they do. Like they're all. I do
feel like now the softs don't really get utilised in the race.
They don't at all. They're useless.
Unless there's like a late safety car, people will stick on the softs because the softs don't last long at all. So now you don't really get that. It's all pretty much you either start on the mediums or you start on the hards. And if there's a late safety car, or if you just you just mess up your race and you just go sack it and pit late, you don't get to see the softs like ever.
So you might as well go back to this time where all the tyres are the same. You only get one set of one compound. Like, what's the point in having all these extra sets if you can't really use them?
Well, that's it, isn't it? It's a bit pointless.
Well, there we go. So we're just waiting now for, I think it's Evans to catch on the back of the pack. The worrying thing is, though, Evans is going to be going full chap to try and catch up, and those hards are going to get eaten away. Yeah,
but he also needs the temperature for him, so he'll actually be better off if he catches up to the back of the pack. By the time the safety cars, it starts thinking about coming in, he'll have a nice set of warm, toasty hards, and everyone else will be on cold tyres.
It's very true.
It's going to be close, though. I don't think he's going to catch up in time. I mean, maybe. But I mean, to see this slow section, you don't really gain that much in a safety car because it's a slow section, so you can't really gun it around there. It's not like back down the back straight, obviously. He'll be able to catch up, but you're going to catch up enough for it to decide to come in. And then
I think Joe would have been better off pitting as well. I think Joe should have pitted for a set of hards.
Yeah, see, Joe usually would do that. Joe usually comes in early and goes for like a set to the end sort of thing. So I'm quite surprised he hasn't.
Well, I wonder I think safety car will stay out another lap, so I think Joe might be a better thinking, do you know what, I might actually come in. He's just caught up to the back now, so...
Unless he just wants to get the most out of these mediums, try and get through. He's thinking he sees LUD from Carl on hards, maybe he's thinking he can gain a couple of positions.
True, but he'll have to pit eventually for a set of hards, so it's not really helping him as such. Oh, he is coming in, he is coming in. Set of hards for Joe. Oh, hang on, someone spun. Lister's gone round.
Lister, yeah, I saw Lister at the back. I was thinking, I thought he'd come into the pits, but Lister's round. So I wonder if Lister will come in now. Lister should probably just come in.
He stayed out.
Okay. I mean, if he's trying to find his feet on assist, it's probably better off. Just you don't want to switch to hards if you're struggling.
Yeah.
When you're trying to get to grips with things, the hards not that hard to be on.
Got to use them at some point, so you're probably better off to use it now while you've got safety cars to get your tyres warmed up. Safety car, we'd imagine, will come in this lap, so these guys will start to get their tyres warmed up, get it ready for the restart. So James Owls did fairly well as well. He's up to the 6th from starting 16th, so up 10 places. So it's very good from him.
Yeah.
But a lot of drivers behind Johnny have pitted as well. So you got obviously Johnny, Moyland, Ali Defa, Evans pitted again, Speedy's pitted again.
I wonder if Jack's going to try to go to like lap 21, 22 and then go for softs.
Potentially could if he can save these hards a little bit now under the VSC and the safety car as well.
Well, that's the thing. He had a bit of a let off under the VSC, and he's had we've had 3 laps underneath the safety car.
Yeah, full 3
laps. So, oh, Jack's round. Jack spun it.
Oh no, what's he done?
He's put it in the safety car, and is he gonna? And he's behind El Stefano, and we know El Stefano likes to play the old team game. Does he have to give the position back? Oh, El Stefano, I think, has to give this position back.
Yeah, he
does. Oh. So Jack now behind James Owl.
That's a real big loss.
Not the first time. I don't think that's the first time we've seen Jack spin under the safety car.
No, it's not. He's lucky to still be in the race, to be honest. Though no damage by the looks of it, but safety car is in this lap.
But he's still in front of Johnny and Moylan though. But now he's a lot closer to them than he was beforehand. So now Avi takes control of the race. Him and Erez staying out on these medium tyres have ended up pretty well off, and it looks like Avi has gone.
Yeah, the Ferrari strategy's paid out for once, which is good for them.
Well, yeah, it's because it's not the actual Ferrari team.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, they'd be screwed. They would have pitted him 3 times already.
So Erez, it's going to be the best rear gunner he can possibly be to try and help his teammate. Because Avi's already a second away. He's already gained a second on his teammate.
Yeah, Avi got a really good start there. I think. I don't think Erez thought he'd gone then. Well, because obviously he went on the corner. I don't think Erez realised straight away that Avi had actually gone. So the gap now 1.6 seconds. Avi really moving at the top. With Dutch Face following Erez. Those hards again might struggle. Through the
Jack is definitely
lap,
struggling. He's going really wide on a lot of turns now.
I mean, he just had probably cold tyres to then spinning and having like really warm rear tyres.
Or is Moylan going to make a move on Johnny's? He's going to make a double move potentially because Johnny's going round
straight down the middle for Moylan there.
3 wide.
Johnny's on the inside. Moylan's now going to have the inside line for this corner.
What a move.
Beautiful there. They're still pretty close though, but I think Moylan... Oh no, but now Johnny's got the inside line. And then, he's given up. He doesn't want to, you don't want to be going side through turns 14 and 15 there, that little chicane.
That was a great move from Moylan there.
Really nice stump from Moylan there.
And El Stefano, I assume, will just let his teammate pass. He won't be fighting this too much, and he's straight away.
Yeah. Going to the inside, but then Johnny's going to try and get the slipstream of El Stefano, and El Stefano gets the slipstream back off of Moylan. Going to cover it off. Look at his teamwork. He's going to try and hold Johnny off there, right up the inside. Holds it still.
Come on, El
is
Stefano.
he going to retain the position? He's doing some really nice defending there, and he has made it stick for a bit longer. That's going to give Moylan a little bit of breathing space. The gap already
not much though,
because
Johnny's already fast him.
Yeah, Johnny got a really good exit. El Stefano had a bit of a compromised exit there. Johnny used that really well and manages to get past El Stefano, but nice little bit of work. Did give Moylan a little bit of breathing space.
Yeah, that was great teamwork there. Great teamwork.
That's it. Jack's in front of James Owl now. So
yeah,
Jack's
I assume that will be a little swap.
Yeah, most likely.
Well, no, actually, no, it wouldn't be because James is not actually in the McLaren.
Well, maybe, yeah, but James probably might be thinking, oh, it's Jack, and he'd rather follow him than hold him up, maybe.
Try and hinder him.
Yeah.
Because his teammate is the Dutch Face in third.
Dutch Face, you mean second?
Oh no, he's gone wide.
Oh no, he's really wide there, so... Oh,
he's
that's
lost place to Jack as well.
Yeah, lost the place to Jack there, so that little going deep there has cost him a couple of positions.
Is he going to let Johnny through? Sorry, is he going to let James Owl through to potentially not hinder his race? Because they are teammates. Obviously, they are in different cars because of James joining late.
I don't think so. I don't think the Dutch Face is going to let him through.
He doesn't look like it at the moment. Yellow flag's waving again. I believe that is Carl, who's had a little bit of a spin, and it has
Carl.
No damage by looks of it though, so he should be okay to carry on.
Oh, Carl.
Beatty's making a move on Lister as they go into the biggest hairpin on the circuit. But Lister,
3.7 seconds out in front.
Speedy going to try and go to the inside. Big crash though. That's Evan and LUD for getting tangled up. LUD's got damage. So he's going to have to go into the pits. That's helped out Speedy a lot because he just made the move on Lister, who was kind of stuck behind that little battle and the 2 stricken cars. I think Evan got away with that though. Did he get damage? I think he's okay.
Rob's pretty close to the, well, actually, he was a bit, he's lost a little bit going down that little bit of a tiny little straight, but he was kind of closing up on El Stefano, still is closing up again, coming through all these little corners, these fast corners, catching up quite a bit to El Stefano, so might be looking to make a move on him, maybe this lap, down the back straight, possibly.
Jack's going to make a move potentially on Scotty as they go down the second DRS straight on this track, going around the outside. Can he get it stuck? Yeah, he can. Simple move there. And also Moylan's going to stumble over Dutch face. Bit of wheel rubbing as they go around the Vietnam-esque corners. But it's Moylan's place all day long.
Very nice. That's overtaken there for Moylan. It's getting him up there. I think he can... I mean, when you're looking at the gaps, you can see how close Jack is now as well. Like,
Yellow's waving again. It's Lister's gone straight on.
Lister. Yeah.
He's okay though. I think no damage. Just went outbreak himself a little bit, but he's okay.
Yeah. That's like the only corner which has a bit of runoff, so it was kind of lucky that it happened there.
It's still doing fairly well though. He's still in the race. 11 laps in. He's still in it.
Yeah. LUD for there for a set of softs. Johnny, what's happening to Johnny Stokes? James Howes going. Okay.
Yeah, James Howes made a move on him.
Johnny Stokes, yeah.
Yellow flags are waving again as well, so safety car is out again. As Lister is out of the race. This has crashed in the hairpin.
Jack had to let Aries back past him as well there because he overtook a... Oh wait, no, he's getting it back past. Okay, so he did get it. So Jack managed to get past Aries, but then I think they have to give it back. I think he gave it back, and then Aries gave it back, and then Jack gave it back to him. It's like, no, you have it. No, you have it.
So Lister dropped it on the start of the long straight at the back. Put a bit too much acceleration down, and he's lost these.
10-16.
He's lost it. So it's a couple of drivers have pitted. So El Stefano's come in, Rob's come in, Speedy stayed out. Evans come in again for a set of mediums this time. Ali Deepa's coming in again from a set of softs. Is he to go back to hards again? Yeah, back to hards.
Maybe mediums.
Set of hards there. It's actually very quick.
5 lap hold hards. So, yeah, that kind of works out. That should be enough. 5 lap hold. That should get him to the end. So what's Jack say? Well, Jackson hards anyway. He's going to want to see them through. Scotty, same thing. Moylan's on a relatively fresh set of hards. So is Johnny, but obviously Johnny now losing out to James and is back down into 8th. So
drive through for Almighty Evan.
It's clear down to the safety car. You're naughty.
I can see Jack wanting to pit here though, because obviously they missed out a safety car. They might want to come into the pits and change those hards for a set of mediums. Here he is coming in.
Yeah.
So the 3 at the front are coming in now. Evans is trying to back up a little bit. He doesn't get bogged down. Moylan will take the lead of this race back again. So he's on freshish hards.
Been held up there from the cars going past him. Now he gets released. Back past McDutchface. Past Aries.
He jumped Aries because obviously Aries would have been held up.
Yeah. So a bit gutting there for Avi. Avi had a nice little gap out front. It was like almost a 5-second gap, and then this happens, and now he's. I mean, he's got a free pit stop in a sense, but he's out in 4th.
Yeah, but he's on fresh hards, so that will easily get him to the end.
He's on fresh hards, but then Moylan's on 7 lap holds and Johnny's on 7 lap holds, so I reckon they'll go to the end too.
And also Jack's on fresh medium as well for Jack.
Yeah.
With Scotty as well, fresh mediums. Dutchface is on fresh mediums. How many
laps can the mediums do, like, competitively though? I mean, you're talking about getting probably, about 14 laps? 14 laps at that set of mediums at full speed after the safety car comes in? Is that too much for them?
I think that's doable.
It doesn't seem too bad, but...
They've got to nurse him a little bit.
I think he'll be fine. It's Jack.
Yeah, Jack's, if as good as anything, he's good at nursing his tyres.
Yeah, sweet. I find the same for Moylan too. I feel like Moylan's pretty good at looking after his tyres, so I don't think he'll have any issues going to the end on those hards. It's just whether they keep the pace going.
Jump for a P quickly while we're on safety car.
I'm literally about to say the same thing. I'll wait till you get back.
Okay, let's get back to this. You can now go through your P.
Whee, switching in and out. BRB.
Alright, let me quickly go through major position changes while we are sitting here. So penalty wise, we know that Evans got a drive through, he's got a serve after safety car has been released. Dutch face is on 6 seconds of penalties. So not too bad for these guys, not too many penalties involved. As Speedy has overtaken Evan. Not much has happened there. Tyre wise, we've seen tyres. Okay, so biggest gainer right now is James Al, who's up into 14 places into second, starting at the back. So his strategy's panning out very, very well. And our biggest loser is Evan, who's down 8. Johnny and Avi not changed. There's a couple of not major changes, but there's quite a few in there. See, everyone has stopped other than James Al, who's on them hard still. So maybe should have pitted, chose not to. And also we have Mr. Carl, who's also not pitted as well, also on those old hard tyres. So we'll go back to the, go back to this. Don't need to see what tyres people are on, really. We can, we'll go on it, fuck it, why not? So, we're just waiting now. Safety car should be in this lap, as Ali Defa should be catching up to the pack very, very shortly. But into the straight, I think Ali Defa should catch up. Should be on for an exciting race at the end though, so it should be quite good. We've got how many laps left? 16 laps left, if I'm working out right. 15 laps, not including this one. 15 laps left. So going around now, they've all gathered up, and then we got safety car is in this lap. So we'll jump on board with Johnny, so you can see the restart from Moyland on those 8-lap hold hards. And James Al, see if he can react in time to it. He has Avi right behind as well with Jack on fresh medium, so it's going to be hard for them to try and break away from Jack. Oh, jumped down too far. So safety car is now safely into the pit. It is now down on Moyland to restart this race. Good timing as well.
He's going to go.
When's he going to go? When's he going to go? He's holding it as much as he can, Moyland. He's gone now though. He's not really caught anyone out off guard though. So it's a good start though. Good start, but not really caught anyone out. Johnny got a bit caught out a little bit there. As Jack is already trying to make a move past. There's a big crash. Big crash as Johnny has spun. There was contact between him and I believe that was Avi.
It was Erez.
Was it Erez? I think it was Erez.
Sure. Erez dropped down a little bit, so I'm just assuming. But Johnny now pretty much at the back of the pack. So not the best restart for Johnny there.
No, it's not good at all. There's not much he could do there. You got rear-ended. I'll jump back and have a look what happened on YouTube. So I can jump back a tiny bit. Definitely was rear-end from somewhere.
But, I mean, Jack's up to 3rd position now on those fresh set of mediums, and he's chasing down James Al and easily getting that move done. James Al doesn't. Oh, wait, maybe he does. Oh no, James Al outbraked himself a little bit.
Avi, yeah, Avi clipped the back of Johnny and set him spinning.
Oh, did he? Oh, no way.
That's not going to be happy for not be happy Johnny there. And now
Jack has got some pace on these medium tyres, loads of pace. I think Moylan's going to be a sitting duck here. I don't think he'll be able to do anything.
You just got to hope that he can stay behind Jack and use his mediums against him and wait for them to fall off.
Yeah, it's going to be a tool.
Not a straight line speed in that car.
To do it now. Look at that. Down. Oh.
Yellows
pretty much
again.
side by side. Here they come round turn 18. Through turn 19, which Moylan's going to have an inside line for, but it's barely a corner. It's going to be a straight drag race, side by side, down the main street here. Moylan's got the inside line though. Oh, look at that.
Bit of contact.
Oh, Moylan pulling a fucking... was that a Rosberg? Moylan just hanging it out there, trying to force the other guy really wide. It was probably a bit of a lock-up, but he tried it, didn't pay off.
Yeah, Jack will take the lead in this race again. Wallaby in 2nd. I think Evan got a bit shaky, so he's at the back of the grid as well.
Avi there, losing out to Scotty. Yeah, so Avi and Scotty there switching places. Scotty goes up to 4th position. These hard tyres, they have such a warm-up period.
Yeah, I think Avi's also got damage as well from potentially that crash with Johnny.
True. Yeah, he might be. It's weird. The damage is weird on this game too.
Yeah, it don't show us.
Big. It doesn't show.
I need to download the Sim Racer at some point to see if I can actually see that kind of information, as they're all fighting it out with James Al. James Al. They're going around this sharp hairpin. Scotty got a penalty there. Contact with Scotty, who just slammed someone into the wall there.
Oh yeah, it sounded like I was on board with Avi, and it sounded like it was Scotty and Avi, but
going 5 wide is not an option for you there, lads. Keep it calm.
Got that. Avi's trying to get back past Scotty, going up the inside down into turn 17, and I think he has got the job out in fourth there. Scotty's now got errors for company. Out in front, Jack has pulled up a 1.5 second gap.
Oh, James Al's pitted as well. James Al's going to lose a lot of places here. Probably should have pitted under the safety car, but I'm not sure why he didn't. He's going to be at the back of this pack now.
Yeah,
it's a big shame for him.
Set of mediums, obviously, to get to the end. You probably just want the freshest set of mediums possible. I mean, if there's another safety car, he'll have I mean, most people are pitting and he'll be on some used tyres, but it depends what it is. He could, if there's one soon in the next couple of laps, he'll gain quite a chunk of places and be on relatively fresh mediums.
Or we could hang it out and maybe go for a set of softs and really push it.
Yeah, you could try that. I mean, everyone else will probably end up on softs if there's another one now, but.
So Scotty with DRS on Avi as they approach the heavy breaker zone at the end of this DRS straight, but not close enough at the moment as Johnny gets past Mr. Carl for 9th place.
The Carl's still in the points.
Yep, still on for a
point.
point.
He's currently licking his lips, knowing what happens if he gets top 10.
Johnny nearly lost the rear end there. There's another crash. It's Johnny and it's Scotty and Avi again.
Look at these.
Avi's got no wing. Scotty has got no wing. What is going on? Safety car again. There. A safety car's come out again.
What's Jack going to do? Jack going to stay out or is he going to pit?
Oh, I think I'll just stay out. I think at this point, there's not much he can really do here.
He's staying out. What's Moylan doing? Is Moylan staying out?
Yeah.
Moylan's staying out as
well. Stay out as well.
It's quite a lot of gaps though. Moylan wasn't lose that many positions, but it's too early to come in. It's too early for softs. Scotty's coming in, but Scotty needs a new wing, I think.
Yeah, Scotty's got no wing at all, so he might push for a set of softs.
I don't know. He shouldn't go softs.
He's leaving out on mediums. Hards, so what's he going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hards.
Yeah.
And a penalty as well.
Softs won't make it. Yeah, 5 seconds. I think him both got a penalty for each other.
I wonder what happened there with them two. We have to wait and see what the steward's going to say, because obviously these two not known for crashing really. Avi's part of
it's quite a tight. It's a tight track though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So Dutch Face is putting on a set of mediums that should get him to the end. They're only 4 laps old. That should be a happy set of mediums there to the end. Carl is down in 12th now. So he got caught up in that a little bit. Lost that a couple of places. Carl's pitted fresh mediums. That's a good shout for Carl actually. It's a very good shout for Carl. Scotty's on 12 lap old hards. That's not going to be the nicest tyre to be on at the moment. He's close. I don't know what's going to happen now. We're 10 laps to the end. If you were Scotty, would you just pit for a set of mediums or a set of softs? Wait to the very last minute?
Yeah, probably. You kind of got nothing to lose in that position, have you?
Not really, no. Cause he's so far. I told you he's in 11th place though, so he can potentially gain a couple of points if he can break his way past Evan and Al. But they're all on the medium tyres, so it's going to be difficult to do.
They're on fresher, quicker tyres. Like you could say maybe Evan's 9 lap old mediums are more worn, but are they still quicker? Possibly. It might be worth him just trying something different. He could try and hang it out get a set of softs on. I mean, it'll be lap 19 and the safety car's going around again, so he could wait to the end of this lap, come in for a set of softs, and then go for it and try and do 9 laps on those softs. He's doing it now. Let's see what he goes to. I mean, he could still go for softs and just ease them in. He doesn't have to rag it. Let's see what he does.
I would imagine it is will be softs, to be honest. With 10 laps to go, it should be simple.
It is a set of softs, isn't it?
No, mediums.
No, it's not a set of mediums. Okay.
Oh, they're still
yeah, 5 lap old. Yeah, okay. I thought his mediums were more worn than that, but 5 lap old mediums, that's alright. You can rag them to the end. That'll be the plan for that, just rag the shit out of them.
Yeah, it should be making that quite easily. I think that'll be safety car in this lap after the guys have caught up.
Yeah, they're not that far behind. So the only person we've got on Sauce is Avi. Done 1 lap on him, so I mean, they're going to be pretty warm by the end of it because they just don't last in this game, but he should have some good pace.
Can he gain enough? That is the question.
It's going to be tough. He's got Carl in front of him, Evan, James, but James is on very fresh mediums, so that'll be hard. It depends how quickly he can get past Carl and Evan. If he can dispatch them really quickly, we might be able to get James with the tyre difference, but it's going to be tough for him.
So safety car should be in as they come around this corner. It should be saying in this lap in a second. So we'll stay on board with Jack and see when that comes in. Erez is doing very well as well, up in the 3rd as well. Podium for Erez.
Yeah, pretty fresh set of hards as well. 6 lap old hards. 3rd position, got Joe behind him as well. 15 lap old hards. So
oh, he nearly rear ends Moylan though. What is Erez doing there? He's got a penalty as well. When did he get a penalty?
I'm not sure actually. I feel like he's had it for a while, but I don't remember it.
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing it pop up.
Well, I thought maybe he would have got it from hitting Moylan just now, but I think he was too.
Wow, Jack's gone already. He's got everyone out there. He's already gone.
Is that going to bog him down?
I think he might just get away with that.
Yeah, he's okay.
No, it did bog him down. It bogged him down. I think that bogged him down, unless that was his throttle control through that corner, but that's...
No, I think it's his throttle control, because Erez lost the rear end there, going through there, so he was at full acceleration.
Yeah, okay.
That's a great start from Jack. Really caught everyone off guard.
Yeah. And obviously Moylan's on the hard tyres too, so he's going to be slower just in general.
Oh, it's going to be a close race. Not so much, I don't think, for Jack. It's going to be... Jack and Moylan are going to be out on their own now. Yellow flag's waving again. Who's gone round? Avi's gone round.
That's Avi. On softs as well.
Oh, that's not going to help him at all.
Looks like he's just spun though. Yeah, it looks like he's just spun though, so he should be able to carry on, but now he's really far back.
And Yellow's waving again.
Dutch face.
What's that?
I think that might have been Dutch face. He just dropped down. Behind Carl.
Going down the inside of Carl. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. And Carl's still fighting though. Carl's pushing it back.
Side by side, but I think, yeah, McDutchface might just have it done, but Carl's looking to try and get the slipstream and try and come back at him, but gives up on it, goes to the normal line. Oh, but beautiful! Carl takes a normal line, but Dutchface goes too deep, and Carl retakes that position from McDutchface. That was really nice from Carl. Forced McDutchface to take the inside line. He ended up outbraking himself, and Carl retakes the position, but oh, it's so close. I thought Carl was about to run him into the wall.
Rob has dropped down 2 places as Johnny and James have both got past, but Dutchface is back on the rear end of Carl. It's going to be literally a drag race to the end, and Scotty's going to try and get involved in that as well, potentially.
Carl takes a normal line, and does McDutchface get it stopped this time? He does indeed.
Oh, what a move from Scotty!
Yeah, Scotty sees Carl kind of giving up to McDutchface and thinks, right, that's mine, thank you.
Johnny's got past El Stefano there, so not much he could do. Although El Stefano's on the fresher tyres, I think El Stefano hasn't got the pace really as much as Johnny has. So up into 5th for Johnny. And
oh no! El Stefano and James have come together. James is round.
Oh no! I think I did see a little bit of contact between them. Be careful,
yeah, they were battling
James.
side by side. Battling side by side, and like the rear end of, the front end of James's car, like the rear to side of El Stefano's there. They were racing so close side by side, and that's put James right to the back. That's a shame.
Yeah, he was doing well as well. He's doing really well, and they're in a party together, so there could be some choice words between the two of them. Speedy up in the 4th. Speedy's doing very well as well. Can't really sit in the podium place because obviously with Erez penalty.
He has started catching up to Erez as well. He was further behind, and then the gap was about 7/10, but Erez has pulled away a little bit on this lap, but slipstream should bring Speedy up a little bit closer to him again. Jack's out in front now at 2.5 seconds. Moyland in second, but 4.6 second back is Erez, so Moyland's pretty safe. Jack's pretty safe, Moyland's pretty safe. Erez does have a bit of pressure from Speedy, but again, Speedy's tyres are 17 lap old hards.
They should be fine to get to the end now, I think.
They'll go to the end, but I feel like the pace difference should be relatively. I don't know. I feel like the hards just last, but you don't lose that much time. But
James trying to
we'll
go
have to
around
wait
the
and see.
outside of Carl, but
Carl.
gets a bit unstuck, and that will cost him a little bit of time. But he should be able to come back at him into turn 1. No DRS available to him yet. It'll be on the next straight. It'll be available. And Carl's gone deep.
Carl know, but yeah, that could give James the run that he needs. But Carl defended pretty well, placing his car quite nicely. But James just switches to the outside there and just hauls it round there. So James takes the 13th position from Carl, and Carl is down there in 14th and last.
So Scotty LED for now having a little battle. Scotty goes to the inside, closest to the wall. Great drive out that corner, and it's a simple move there really for Scotty, up into 10th place.
Scotty. Nicely done, and we've got McDutchface and Almighty Evan here fighting it out. McDutchface gets past Evan.
Yeah, and gets it stopped this time.
Yeah, and stops and gets the corner done.
Oh no, what's gone on? Errors is round.
Oh no, Errors.
Round. It's right on the hairpin as well, wants to be careful.
Oh, and there goes El Stefano. And does Rob get it too?
Yeah, he
Rob does get it. Does McDutchface? Yes, he does. I think Errors is just pulling to the side.
Errors did really well there, actually.
Yeah, no, he did do really well. It was good awareness from all around. Errors was there, but he, I mean, I don't know if it was luck for like, kind of where it happened or what, but he wasn't
jumped by Evan
too
as well.
hasty getting back on. That's unfortunate for Errors. He was doing well.
Yeah, he was. He's going to get more points in that one finish, but he's got no wing though, so he's going to have to pit for a new wing.
Yeah. What's happened here? McDutchface is round. He's got no wing.
VSC.
McDutchface has completely lost his wing.
That has saved Errors a little bit of time.
Yeah, it has.
And Dutchface is in, so is James Al. Has he got a wing damage as well? Is he going to go softs?
Serving his penalty.
So James is choosing to go this window for
softs. Yeah.
Not a bad shot, really.
Dutchface is still in the pits getting his new wing on, so that's going to cost him big time. Errors, however, has just made it out in front of a Dutchface.
James is going to have literally perfect stop for James. He's still out under the VSC.
Yeah, the only problem is he's 14 seconds behind Carl. However, he does have that fresh set of softs, and he'd have to be catching Carl for about 2 seconds a lap.
Yeah.
No, in fact, quicker than that, and he's like 2.5, 3 seconds a lap to get up to the back of him. So we'll have to see what James can pull out the bag. He might be able to put some. We need qualifying laps here from James. Quali laps, please, mate.
Yeah, he definitely needs it. It's a big train as well behind El Stefano, all the way down to basically Ali. Well, I say Ali Difa, but yeah, Ali Difa in a
yeah, pretty much Ali Difa as well. Yeah.
All gonna have DRS on him as well, so Rob's gonna be the first one to make an attempt. And look at the overspeed he has on El Stefano. El Stefano goes to the inside, tries to cover it off, but Rob's just gonna go. Thank you very much. I'll take the outside line.
Oh no, but he does hold it off.
He does hold it off.
El Stefano is a bit of a master at defending. We've seen this multiple times when he's trying to.
It's compromised his exit though. It says Rob again.
So Rob's got the run on him, and I think Evan might follow him through. Evan's going past as well. Down the inside, is Evan also going to get Rob? He does. Beautiful from Evan. Down the middle of them both, and gets the inside of Rob. And El Stefano's under pressure from Scotty. Pretty much. You buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free.
And El Stefano just dropping down the grid as Scotty makes a dive up the inside of Rob. It's a great move there from Scotty. Late on the brakes and does that really, really well.
Scotty's made up some that VSE is like been perfect for Scotty.
There it has.
He's gained like
really
4
unsteady.
places.
Avi just jumped in as well. Those tyres that on Avi as well, our car, they're not going to be feeling very healthy either. 6 lap old. A couple of VSC laps, a couple of safety car laps, but they're still not going to be feeling the best.
If you say they're probably, 3 laps old? For full race pace, they're about 3 laps old. But the wear will still be high from the slower laps. But
yeah,
you never know. He's right on the back of Rob. Those tyres are probably going to be quicker than those hards right now still. He's pretty much pushing him around, so he's still got a bit of pace.
Johnny Stokes making a move on Speedy for 3rd. So Speedy's going to lose his 3rd place, potentially snatched away from him. Joe's doing very, very well. Yellow flag's waving again, though, and I believe that...
I think it's Carl, is it? Or
Carl.
Carl.
He's okay, he's back going again, and James Al is going to be closing him up as...
Yeah, that does help James Al massively. The gap's going to come down now. It's 2.8 seconds, 2.6 seconds. Wow, 2.2.4, he's... Yeah. So the that like 13-second gap has turned into 2.5.
Oh, Errors
is round.
Oh, Erez, you're doing so well. You're going to get some points on the board.
I know, he's smashing it as well.
Literally,
That's
now,
so unlucky for
now
Erez.
what he's doing is smashing his car.
Yeah, no, he is just smashing it properly now.
So Jay, big twitch there from Joe. Do you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Just went onto it when that twitch happened.
Them tyres, I think,
Joe.
are knackered right now.
Yeah, 21 up old hards. But I mean, he's got a gap to 7.2 to Evan. Just got to hold on, really. But I mean, Evan's tyres at 16 up old mediums. They're not going to be that fresh either. They're both in the same sort of boat. Scotty's right on the back of Evan as well, and fresher tyres.
By the time Scotty and Avi catch up, their tyres are going to be knackered as well. So he might be in a good place there, Joe.
Yeah, he might be right. Might be able to hang on. I don't think there's much Johnny can do. Moylan can't do anything. Jack's out in the lead. Oh, Evan runs quite deep there.
Defense there, I think, to help out his teammate. There'll be some good scoring with Red Bull as well if they can finish 4th and 5th.
I think Scotty's going to get Evan. Not that I don't have faith in Evan, but I just feel like the tyre difference here.
And
Scotty's got quite a good pace right now as well. Yeah, DRS is going to kick in.
Going to get him.
I don't think
potentially before the DRS.
Yeah,
doesn't need it really.
DRS comes in, but I think he would have got the job done anyway. And Scotty up the inside of Evan. And there we go. Job pretty much done, and now it is done. And now Evan's got Avi to fight off as well. But Avi's
swing back Evan as well, trying to get the inside. But Scotty's got much better traction on those 12 lap old hards, mediums even. Yeah,
not much he could do there. Now he's just got to see if he can keep Avi behind him, and has. Oh no!
Oh, he's lost it.
Evan, yeah, he just lost it. And is Rob going to? Oh, wait, was Avi there?
Oh, who's that? Crash! It's Scotty.
There is.
Scotty's gone round. He's taken Rob with him.
I didn't even see.
Safety car's come out again.
I didn't even see Scotty's car there because I saw it looked like Evan hit something, but there was nothing there on my screen. Because I thought he got. So I thought he just got a bit back-endy, but he stopped, and I was like, that's weird. And then you see Scotty in the barrier, so it just wasn't showing on the screen. But I think Evans clipped Scotty. With Scotty's obviously spun. Evans clipped Scotty, and then obviously that's where that's all come from.
So will Jack pit a set of softs now to the end?
I think everyone's going to have to pit. I think if you stay out now, you're going to only get one lap.
Safety car's only going to be out for 1 or 2 laps. But it's going to be a very quick call. See what Jack does. Jack is heading into the pits, so I'm assuming Moylan will be following him.
Yeah, I think Moylan's pretty safe. But 13.6 to Johnny, who's probably going to have to pit. And then another 3 back to Speedy, who's probably going to want to pit.
Yeah, Joe definitely needs to pit. It's actually come at a good time for Joe.
Yeah, this has helped Joe out massively. There's Moylan in the background as well, pitted in for a set of softs. We're going to see Johnny coming in the pits. So there's Joe coming in the pits.
Yeah, Joe is coming in now.
Evan's far enough back to not get held up, actually. Avi's going to get a free pit stop. Well, I can see Avi staying out, you know.
I can see it, but I don't think he should. No, he's not.
He's got no wing. He's got no wing.
Oh, he has got no wing. Yeah, he damaged, didn't he?
If he had a wing, I reckon Avi was going to stay out. But in comes Rob as well, El Stefano, Al Yadifa. Scotty obviously got no wing, so he's going to have to come in.
Carl's coming in.
Carl, stay out. Carl, stay out.
James just stayed out. Oh, Carl did stay out. Carl's jumping up massively now. He's up into 5th.
9 lap old mediums, right? And he's got James behind him.
As well.
But all he's got to do is hold out, maybe for like a lap. He's just got to try and hold on for like a lap.
Be in this lap.
It could be. So it could be 2 laps. You'll have to hold out for 2, but it's quite a tight racetrack.
Everyone behind, he's the only medium runner on the field of softs.
It's one of those where it's either going to... I mean, he had nothing to lose. He was out the points. You know, it's like, definitely don't get any points, or maybe get one. And I think he's made the right call there, for the chance of give it a fucking go.
Yeah, why not? We'll see we're aboard anyway with these guys, because they're about to come
Cole's through the sitting there, looking into Mrs. Carl's eyes, thinking, I need a point. I need a fucking point.
So safety car will be getting told if it's coming in or not, right round about now. It doesn't look like it is, so it looks like it will be out 1 more lap at least. So it will. It's actually help. Oh no, it's in this lap. There'll be 2 full laps of racing.
That's fuck Scotty though. Look how far behind he is.
Yeah, Scotty, I don't think will catch up because their gears will be dropped, or their power will be dropped right now.
There's got to be any DRS either, which might help Carl out. I mean, I know that the high difference is going to be quite substantial, but he just has to hold on.
It's going to be very close now because I don't think it wasn't what Carl wanted. Carl would wait at least one more lap. Safety car is in. Jack's already gone now. Jack's gone and again early, but it's not quite out Moreland this time. Moreland's a bit wise to it. So Carl, he's doing very well at the moment. They say he's up there. Good start as well. So Scotty's losing out massively to this. Yellow flags are waving again. It's Carl. Carl's gone round.
No.
Oh, Carl.
Carl, you had one job. You had one job,
stay
Carl.
in the race, Carl. Oh no. Oh,
this is
Carl.
this is a good finishing though. Everyone on soft tyres. The top three all on softs.
It's going to be a great last few laps.
Oh,
Jack had
a little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a twitch.
But these front three now, all on soft tyres, all on one lap old soft tyres. Even Joe as well. Joe's up into fourth right now. You put the pressure on him, as Mrs. Carl just said.
I think she put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Because Carl knows what's up for grabs if he gets a point.
Literally. Mrs. Carl flashed him.
That's it.
That's basically what happened.
She just gave him one of them and go, you can have the other if you get a point. And he was like fucking flustered. You completely bamboozled him and he spun.
He started sweating.
That's it, mate. Proper sweating.
Oh, I'm gutted, Carl. Gutted for you, mate. Gutted for you.
Evans pretty close to the back of James.
So there'll be no DRS now, as crucially. So is this literally done on ERS and pace? So Moreland's already losing a second to Jack. I think the battle for him is now second place, as Ali Deefa's had a little bit of a spin. He has. That's going to be a wing damage definitely on his car. Well, I don't know. It looked like he hit the wall quite hard there, though. There should be at least a yellow wing there for Ali Deefa, as James and Evan are going side by side, a little battle. I'm not sure who's getting who here, but they're side by side going through the pit straight. I think by the looks of it, it's Evan going to take the move. So Evan got the run on James there. So it's a great move. But James dives down the inside, tries to hold that back, and he does. Brilliantly defended there from James, and he gets that 5th place back. Fantastic move there from the Alpine driver in the McLaren. All this is doing is helping out Speedy right now.
Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it?
El Stefano is battling for a point with Avi right now. Avi's struggling a little bit. And Avi's got no damage there, has he? So Avi's just driving along as normal.
But Dutch Face is on an old tyre, so Dutch Face has lost it, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's spun.
Yeah, he's still spinning. Mate, the camera angles are so bad. You switch to someone, it doesn't even show you the car. You just see the rear wheel.
You can't even
so bad.
Evan and Johnny. Sorry, Evan and Evan. Evan and Johnny. Evan and Evan. Evan and James going side by side again. That's well defended by James to keep his 5th place. Give Speedy a bit more breathing room ahead as well.
Can James hold on though to the end? I think he might be able to. Rob's doing good in 7th as well. Could be a good finish for him. I think
Rob's doing very well.
From behind him, so he's just, can he get any jump on Evan or anything like that? Evan's lost out a bit of ground actually to James, so
we'll jump back on board with that in a second, because Jack is about to cross the line and win this race. Not at the cleanest of races, but he has pulled it back to take the win. Waller comes in second.
Right at the end as well. Johnny in 3rd.
Johnny
Speedy's coming round. Good race from Speedy there. 4th position.
That's a great finish for him.
And there you go. James Howell in 5th. 6th Evan. 7th Rob. 8th Avi. El Stefano comes through in 9th. Erez in 10th. Erez could have. It was unlucky for Erez.
Erez could have done more.
10th? I think he's going to keep 10th unless he's got 2 penalties.
No, he's all good. He does keep 10th. Scotty will claim 12th.
Scotty's was doing so well as well. Yeah, he found so much pace in that little just end stint.
Oh, no.
And then that crash just absolutely guided it.
Very excited last few laps.
With no wing. And here comes Carl. Carl's probably crying, about to cross the line, knowing that nothing's going to happen. She has to go to bed and go to sleep.
Rob said Scotty tried to kill me. I think Scotty tried to kill everyone.
Yeah.
But there we go. Carl crosses the line to wrap up this Miami race. It was literally it was on the cards for some great finish points for Erez. Great finish points for Carl. James gets driver of the day because he started at the back. Do you agree? What do you think?
The thing, I mean, yeah, I don't disagree. I don't disagree, but it's kind of just based off like positions made for the game, innit? That's the only thing I don't fully disagree though. He's done well to finish.
He did do well.
Finish in 5th.
I reckon because I know James has got the pace, so I would expect James to be up there. Speedy being in fourth, that's a big shout for him. A great finish for Speedy being in fourth place. From eighth as well, down 6 stops he's made. I think mine was gonna have to go to Speedy.
Yeah. For me, it was between.
Because he was at the back of the grid at one point, Speedy.
Yeah, my choice was going to be Speedy, as much as I don't want to give it to him. I think he's done brilliantly, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's got to be done.
I think it has to be Speedy. Like, it can't take it away from James. James did well.
No, James did really well, but I think Speedy has
loads of positions.
Speedy's fault for that.
Just claimed that one.
So Jack messaged me saying, just did my best Max Verstappen impression around Hungary. Yeah, clearly. So we'll quickly round up. So Jack claims claims the win and the fastest lap as well. 26 points for him. Moreland in second, Johnny in third, Speedy in fourth, our driver of the day. Fifth place, James Al. Hats off to him from side at the back. Evan comes in sixth, Rob in seventh, Avi in eighth, El Stefano in ninth, Erez in 10th at the last point. Ali Difa comes in 11th, Scotty in 12th, 13th is my Dutch face, Carl with a disappointing 14th, and our DNF for today was only Lister and GGC. So there we go, that wraps up our Miami Grand Prix. I'll quickly jump to the calendar and we'll see what's on the cars next.
I have no idea.
I believe, if I'm right in thinking, it is Britain. And it is a British GP sprint.
Oh, okay.
James said he didn't have the straight line speed. He was like a snail. It looked like he was getting eaten up on the final sector, where it's the longest part of this straight. But yeah, so Alex, how was it being back for that one race?
Yeah, it was good, to be fair. I have missed commentating. Like, I love commentating more than racing. Commentating is something I could do all the time. It's just a shame I just don't have the time to do it, which sucks. So it was good to be back, and hopefully I can get a couple more in before the end of the season.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, Alex. It's been literally an actual pleasure to have you back again.
That's all right.
So guys,
I mean, I'd try more if I was about. Just doesn't always happen.
Honestly, mate, you're always welcome. No, always welcome in my box.
Obviously, mate. Obviously.
So join us next week on Monday for the British GP sprint race. I will be trying to set up the Twitch channel for DXTV Live this week, so do stay tuned for that. Hopefully get some graphics on the go as well, so fingers crossed that works out all right. But I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's commented during the race. James, Jack, Rob, Mrs. Carl, Lexi, who else has been chatting away? I think that's it really. It was only the main 5 there. And obviously big thank you to my main man, Nevo.
No worries, no worries. Thank you for having me back. Thank you everyone for tuning in, watching, commentating, and thank you for obviously putting on the race. Obviously it's nice to see the LPR races. There was always really good, always something going on. So yeah, just thank you and hopefully see you soon.
So don't forget, if you like what you saw, hit the like button, hit subscribe. But don't forget, we are going to be moving over to Twitch next week. But until then, thank you very much and good night.
Good night.